my friends. I'm in London, LA, like it's both my ends. All these M's that I fend for, I'm supposed to spend. I'm a real player, no rookie. I'ma have my cake if you want this cookie. He said, give me that gushy. I said, I need 100K, you're better to book. I like my money, I like your money. I like walk through residual and show money. Beat the beat up like it's stole from me. Been a long time since I had no money. Please keep quiet when the big boss talking. We found love in a penthouse apartment. I got drivers, I do no walking. Why would I choose when you know I got options?
Don't you tell me that it's love or money. I want both. Ain't no way I let you take one from me. I want both. Dollar bills are the feelings I can feel. Let them know, let them know, let them know. I want both. Don't you tell me that it's love or money. I want both. Ain't no way I let you take one from me. I want both. Dollar bills are the feelings I can feel. Let them know, let them know, let them know. I want both.
Fly first class now, but I used to flying coach. Got $1 million limit on the credit card, I spend most. Oh God. Seen a lamb and a roar, I couldn't decide, so I bought both. Oh God. They be talking about net worth, but I bet my net, yo, gross. I want love and dollars. Bugattis and models. Money right, she a holler. Oh God. Max contract, I'm a baller. She addicted to the lifestyle. I can use my earrings for ice now. Couldn't pick a friend cause they all fine. Told her give me both cause the lifestyle.
Don't you tell me that it's love or money. I want both. Ain't no way I let you take one from me. I want both. Dollar bills are the feelings I can feel. Let them know, let them know, let them know. I want both.
I want love and dollars.
I want both.
I want love and dollars.
I want both.
You scare me with how much I could love.
Good morning, traders. It is 8 a.m. Central European Time on a Monday, the 15th of September 2025. As always, before we begin, I do want to remind you of the trade disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, and everything I say is for educational purposes only. Good morning to everyone. Hope you all had a nice weekend, relaxing, or maybe not relaxing. Maybe you enjoy some hiking. I don't know. Hope you had a wonderful weekend either way. Good morning to everyone. Let's see, who do we have? Good morning to AD, Lou, Arisi, Jerome, Red Elephant, Julia, Peak, Shane, Bruno Medi, Jam Tefan, Alina, Cassie, Robin, Crypto Prof, Destino Colada, Clint, Jonah, Ando, Sir Munchalots, Eamon, and Steel Warrior. Good morning. How are y'all doing? you can't hear me, I think it's on your end, my friend. Yeah. There we go. You remove that message. All right. What did we have this weekend going on? Oh yeah, we had Canelo losing to Crawford. Yeah, I call that badly. I said Canelo would win, but I kind of knew he wouldn't. I didn't bet on it. It's good I didn't bet. But yeah, that happened. We also had last night Barcelona, not with a big win, not important, but 6-0, still good. What else did we have this weekend? We had the Ironman World Championship for anyone watching. I doubt anyone watches though, but I did. And we had Casper winning for the first time. He hit mute, perfect. All right. Who else we had? Jonas, CEO, Crypto Coons, and yeah, that's it. We can't see your chart. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. All right. So, not a lot to go through the weekend. Pretty much nothing happened. We stayed in this range, so not a whole lot to update on the weekend. Friday ended up being pretty bullish. I didn't expect that, but nevertheless, we still kind of settled in here and chopped throughout the weekend, which is what I expected. And this is a really nice and interesting open. You know, I like those where you open the week, you come down. Look at that. You open the week, you come down, make the weekly low, and then spring up. So I'm not gonna go through a lot because not a lot happened throughout the weekends. This will be a shorter update. Plus, I will be on later today instead of Jay for the New York Open stream. You can see it on the calendar as well. I don't think Jay made an announcement, but yeah, I will be streaming later today as well. So tune in. There might be some eggs, no promises. But yeah, so this weekend pretty stable. Not a lot happened. We do have, however, FOMC coming in on Wednesday this week at 8 p.m. my time, and then the conference at 8:30. You have building permits at 2:30 the same day as well. Monday you have nothing. Tuesday you have retail sales 1 hour before New York Open. As I said, Wednesday FOMC and building permits. Thursday nothing, and Friday nothing as well. So let's get this straight underway. We had a pretty bullish week last week, right? This week I am liking what I'm seeing as of Monday, and being this early, it seems like we could have ourselves a nice trend day, and it's already trending. You can see that we already have some single prints, poor highs, and we could put in some more single prints should we break those highs. Last week's high or previous week high is just above us, and it's a very, very likely to break. Another thing I wanted to show you is during the weekend, you had a lot of limit orders getting placed. So this is Saturday, and you see there is just 32, 39, 37, 38. A lot of millions getting placed in here. And when price came down to it, they didn't remove. Actually, they added. You can see that another limit was added. So this was filled. This wasn't filled, and actually another 57 mil was added there, and here as well got added, and here as well got added. So a lot of money was waiting for that 114 800 ish level. You can see approximately like, what's that, 100, say 100, like 250 or so. And we can see that some of it got filled, not a lot though. So if we go and zoom in here, not much there, and then 35 here, and then in here 10, and then this just filled 6, and then they or just price bounce. It didn't come down to fill them enough. But they had the intent of filling. They even filled a 36 mil there. So whoever this was, they wanted to fill, and they got filled pretty nicely. And then you can see as that got filled, later when price approached these got removed. So that's pretty significant, I would say. You can see that the order book death ratio just flipped here, and it's quite a bit in, or it was quite a bit in the green. And right now you don't have supporting bits. What I would like to see is these guys move higher and protect this, so if price comes down there, not to give it room back at the weekly low. So I would like these to go higher, and then above us we do have some sitting, so 51 and 117,000 and 91 and 117,100. So that is something to take note of. I would like these to move. I will be looking at that throughout the day. As far as spot goes, spot also filled an order here around 11 mil. Nothing crazy, but for spot that's still good. Order book depth ratio, but still kind of fairly in the red, I would say. And delta is really not pushing. So this move was made for perpetuals. We know that, and we can see that here as well. You can see like just the spot move ever since Friday, or the spot market ever since Friday has been selling out. There was some buying here Sunday afternoon, and then again from the open, really you have not a whole lot added, really small amounts. So if spot picks up, this could be a very violent and strong move to the upside. We have a nice sell here at 117 on the spot market as well, and then 118. So that's that. And we can also see on Velo kind of the same thing. You can see open interest increasing, the USDT increasing into this move. Inverse are closing. Most likely a lot of times is because there are a lot of hedges that are closing through inverse perpetual. We still have that Coinbase premium sitting at around 50, and that has been since the 10th of September, so quite a while. What else do we have going on? Not a lot of liquidation. Spot, as I said, kind of meh. This is moved by leverage. Open interest not really increasing a whole lot. The open interest high was here at around 280, and this move, as it happened, you can see open interest just decreased and still staying down there. I would also like this to go higher, meaning new positioning opening, not just some closing. And I would also want spot to pick up. You can see that right now Binance is buying quite a bit. So this is the spot, and down there Binance is buying, and ByBit was buying all through the weekend. So I saw this earlier. So from like the 12th of September on Friday, ByBit, this yellowish. Let me actually show you much better like this. You can see this is the spot market for ByBit. You can see a lot of buying. So this was prepped up, you could say, from ByBit. Usually ByBit is not the one to lead, but Coinbase or Binance is, and you can see Binance, like right now there is some buying. Overall, not so much as the per market. So I would like some spot buying to continue. or increase, as well as the perp market if we want to see much higher prices. And one more thing to add to all of this is the ETF side of things. We can still see a lot of buying on the ETFs. So this is your Ethereum, 405 million on Friday. That's a lot. And you can see pretty much the whole week has been buying, or yeah, pretty much the whole week was buying. And then on BTC, the numbers are even crazier. 642 million on Friday. Thursday was 552. Wednesday it was 741. Like, this is a lot of ETF buying. That's also what's moving price up. So all things considered, it's good. This move is looking good. I would prefer if some longs step in on spot, and some open interest to get added on the perps. With that being said, there are a few trades that I'm interested in today and throughout the week that I'll be monitoring. So first off, I do think this could be the weekly low. It's very early to tell. We're already a couple hours into the session, which is nothing, given that it'll last 7 days. So this could be the weekly low. Very, very probable, but with FOMC, we don't really know. It really could be 114,800. I am looking at this. If not the weekly low, then at least the daily low. Okay. With that being said, if we break it, I'm pretty much interested still in the same trades from Friday. And the first one is this trade at 114,500 or so. It could be moved a bit lower, given that we have MPOC a bit lower. But I would be cautious with this one, because I think the better trade is the backtest of all of this range down there, and the backtest comes in around 112,500. Or this could be like one big area of interest from 113,200 down to 112,200, that $1,000 area. I have split it up into two here, but you could treat it as one big one. I'm probably gonna treat it as one big one. And then up above here, we can see that there is a bit of a volume support. There was a signal print that got filled. So if we do come down there, I would be looking at this area from that POC down to the MPOC. So from 114.4 down to 113.9. That's if we break the weekend, or sorry, not the weekend, but this current daily and weekly low. If we break it, that's what I'll be looking for. But the better trade is down there, 112,500 or so. That I think is the much better trade. Now, more locally, we do have a nice impulsive move, potential trend day today. Whenever I see a trend day, I'm always looking at VWAP, anchored VWAP, and regular VWAP from the low are pretty much the same because we opened down there. So no surprises in that department. And if we do this, oh, that's interesting. We can see some volume up there on top of that. So I would be interested if VWAP catches up with the price and price retraces down to there. That is a potential long that I would be interested in taking it. Actually, we took out previous week high. We just did, yeah. We took out previous week high, and we have some spot selling, some perp buying. Yeah, pretty much what we're used to all week long. But yeah, if we come down, I would be looking for a long and down there, and just continuation of this trend into this daily, and then that could be a short. I wouldn't be too aggressive on any shorts right now. especially if we develop into a trend day. There's pretty much nothing until $19,000. What else do I want to add to this? Do I want to add anything else? I don't think I do. Yeah, I'll leave it here. We'll know if this trade comes to fruition later on the New York Open stream, and I'll update if there's anything to update. But that is my view for today. I think we could be in for a trend day and continue breaking new highs. The retest down to 116,100 is a buy almost always, especially if VWAP catches up. And I will be targeting new highs for the day, and I will be treating this as potential daily and weekly lows. So keep in mind that this trade could develop into a trade that you close on Friday. So for example, do that and just expand throughout the week, and do that and then sell somewhere in there. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions? I did try to go faster, but 20 minutes still. Given that I will be live in a couple hours again. If we don't bounce from this area and we kind of start to range a bit, New York Open will be significant to see what it does. If we say we range until New York Open and then it opens and we come down, then we could be looking at a different kind of week. Right now I'm banking on potential trend week, but if we fail this 116 test and we come back inside, New York Opens bearish and we start visiting 114s, we could be in for a different kind of week. What order book are you looking at? I wasn't looking at any order books. No order books were shown today. Yeah, so I don't know what you mean. How do we save those templates from the links you provided on the end of the advanced course? How do we save those templates? It's shown in the videos. Yeah, I mean, how to import them, it is shown, and it's pretty straightforward. All right, I don't see any other questions. I'm assuming everything was loud and clear. If we bounce, where stop loss would be, just below the VWAP or lower. I don't get into where you should put your stop. I'm not telling you where you should put your stop. You can structure the trades a lot of different ways. You can do something like this and then target 119, very straightforward. You could do something like this and wait for a low to form and then place the stop, or you could have like something like this where if it comes down to there, you manually close it. Different entry models require different stop losses, and I would say it's really dependent. I'm not gonna tell you where to put your stop. I think that's something you should know for your system and your entry types. What up, HKB? Hello, VR Emirates. Everyone, would you consider releasing parts of your course in beta as you go along? We'd love to see your course as it comes along. I've thought about that. I've thought about a lot of things. Because I don't know how much interest there will be. Like pre-sale, I thought about that because it won't be anything about crypto. So I don't really know how much people would want it. And if like 100 people want it, it's really not worth my time. So I have to figure out how much, how many traders would want it, and is it worth my time? It's probably not worth it. But if it's like a couple people, it's really not worth it. So I'm not gonna do it. And then I've thought about doing like a pre-sale or pre-release, or split it up into parts. Like it can be bought, for example, if you're an advanced user of, or if you're an advanced trader in futures, or you know what you're doing and you don't really know, you don't really need the setup part, like for example setting up a futures account with Rhythmic or CQG, or connecting it with a trading platform, or opening a brokerage account. You probably don't need that if you're already trading futures. So like that could be one part, and then there could be like another part, and then you can just buy them separately instead of being both in one course. And then it could be cheaper for you also, and you won't waste your time. Yeah, so I've thought about it, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I first need to gauge interest, if there's interest. If not, we go on with life. Your course would be very popular. I don't think so, because it's about futures, and a lot of people don't want to trade futures. And I'm talking about futures as in ES and NQ and gold and all that stuff. And when it comes to that, people, especially people in crypto, don't want it or are scared of it because of you need to deposit money into a brokerage account and then either wire it or ACH it. I don't know what the US guys use. I don't know what it's called. But it's not crypto. It is with like banks and accounts. So a lot of people don't want to do it, and you have to KYC. So I don't know. I don't think it'll be that popular. Pretty much anything you create will be bought. I don't think so, but thank you. It will probably be the best course out there on futures, on ES, from beginning till end, because I've seen what everybody else has and it's not that good. I'll buy it. Okay, there we go. We have one crypto roofer. At least 99 more to go. But yeah, that's it for this one. Maybe we can continue this talk in a couple hours in the New York Open. Maybe there'll be more interest on that stream. Not that there is no interest in this one. There will be more people in the New York Open stream, so we get more opinions on it. Thank you guys. There you go, 4 customers. Let's go. 5. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you all in a couple hours, and yeah, maybe we can continue this course talk then and there. Until then, have a good one, and I'll chat to you in a bit. Bye bye.
Consumo, que janguea con alcohol, y que bota mucho humo, mami. Es que yo soy vos, un lambo de mucho consumo, que janguea con alcohol, y que bota mucho humo. Tú eres como yo, dale, sígueme que yo te sigo. La noche está caliente, prepárate, hoy que nos fuimos. Tú y yo, haciéndolo. Dime, bebé, ¿qué vas a hacer? Imagínalo. Ando buscando money, puesto pa' lo mío, ando enfocado. Un traguito de gin tonic, con el brillo colorado.